simple programs in Python. Look at the first program. I have only one statement in the program, print hello world. Whatever you put within double quotations will be displayed on screen. Whatever you put within double quotations is called string. Look at the notation, hello world followed by some symbol in between comma. So any special character is also allowed other than double quotations. The string starts with double quotation, ends with double quotation. In the middle we are not supposed to use double quotation. Other than double quotation marks, any symbol, any special character, even numeric letters also allowed. So you can print anything within double quotations. So I can have any number of print statements. Print is the output function to display anything in Python. So here I have 3 and you get the output in 3 different lines. Read and write name, read and display name. To read the data we use input. Input function is to read the data in Python. Input, print, so various inbuilt functions in Python. The input function reads the data in the form of string only. And here NAME name is a variable. Look at the print. Welcome, comma, variable. So you get, if your input is Ravi, you get welcome Ravi. So I repeat, input function always reads the data in the form of string only. Look at this notation clearly. Enter your age. As I told you earlier, input function reads the data in the form of strings. If I want to enter an integer value is the one without any decimal point. So you need to put int in front of input, which converts string to integer. So we have program for addition of 2 numbers. Take 2 variables a and b. A and b are the input variables and the output variable sum. Read the values of a and b using input function. Sum is equal to a plus b. The value of a is added to b and assigned to sum. The single is equal to is called assignment operator. Plus is arithmetic operator. Sum is equal to a plus b is called assignment statement. Look at the print square is equal to n comma n multiplied by n. You get square of the number. So area of rectangle, we need 2 variables, length, breadth. Look at that float. Float is the one with decimal point. A number with decimal point is represented as float in Python. Area of rectangle, length multiplied by breadth. Area of circle is pi r square. Input variable is radius, output variable is area. Program to calculate simple interest. PTR by 100. PTR are the input variables here, and SI is the variable represents simple interest. temperature conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius. You need to identify the input variable and output variable in any particular program, and here the input variable is F, which always comes on the right side. The left to the equal sign is your output variable. C is the output variable here. Swapping up any two numbers, interchanging the values of A and B. If A is 10 and B is 20, if A is 10 and B is 20, look at the first statement, temp is equal to A. Temp is equal to A means the value of A is assigned to temp, means 10 is assigned to temp now. Look at the second statement, A is equal to B. The value of B is assigned to A and B 20. Now 20 assigned to A. B is equal to temp. Temp value is assigned to B. Previously temp is 10. Now temp is assigned to B. That is 10 is assigned to B. Put it on the paper. Temp is equal to A is equal to 10. A is equal to B is equal to 20. B is equal to temp is equal to 10. So A10, B20 are interchanged. Now A becomes 20 and B becomes 10. So Python tricks or Python shortcut. Look at the simple statement, A comma B is equal to B comma A. The values of A and B will be interchanged with a single statement. Find the average of three numbers, A plus B plus C by 3. You get the average. So arithmetic operators, plus, addition, minus, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. So you want to find the quotient and remainder. To get the remainder we have percentage, that is modulus. We have floor division, the double slash. The double slash gets you the quotient. Divide 10 by 3. 3 3s are 9. Remainder 1. So 10 double slash 3 is equal to 3. 10 percentage 3 is equal to 1. That is 10 mod 3 is equal to 1. 1 is the remainder. So we have inbuilt function type to get the type of data in Python. I have 4 variables. A is assigned with 10 integer, B is assigned with float 3.14, C is assigned with string, D is assigned with boolean type, boolean true or false. So look at the output. Type A you get int, integer, type B float, type C is str string, type D is boolean. So we have some functions like ORD. ORD gets you the ASCII value of any particular character. The ASCII value of capital A is 65, capital B 66, capital C 67 and so on. The ASCII value of small a is 97, small b is 98 and so on. ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Each and every character on the keyboard is assigned with a specific ASCII code. 0 is having an ASCII code, comma is also having an ASCII code. So you want the character to a particular number, use CHR and ORD. These two functions. CHR converts a number to character, ORD converts character to number. To print a pattern like this, we can use any number of print statement based on your requirement. Simply put everything within double quotations. So what is EVAL? As I told you, input function reads the data in the form of string. EVAL evaluate. If I want integer number, just put int in front of input. If I want a real number, put float float in front of input. I don't know whether I am going to give integer or real. Use EVAL. evaluate. So I can give integer, I can also give real numbers. In Python, we can read multiple values in one single statement. Look at that, a comma b comma c is equal to eval input. I used only one input function to read the values of three, a, b, c, three variables. And what is important here is you need to enter the data separated by comma. You need to give the input as 10 comma 20 comma 30. So we can evaluate an expression also using eval. So we have END in Python. So look at this program. We don't have END here. I have two print statements. One is hello, other one is world. You get the output in two different lines. By default, the print function moves the cursors to the next line after printing. What if I want the output in the same line? Instead of new line, I want a space to be printed in between both. Then better use END. Look at that, END is equal to quotations open and closed. Look at this program. So you get apple, banana, mango in the same line separated by comma. Look at that, END is equal to within double quotations comma. If you put comma, you get comma in the output. If you give space, you get space. So I can even use \t. This \t notation, T for tab. You get tab space between each and every word. T for tab space. Look at this notation. I can use symbols like this also in the program. So look at the common values of END. I can use \n, space, comma, tab space, hyphen, like this.